Write this down. Do you have a Vastu dosh, a flaw in your horoscope?
Yes.
That no, that your horoscope should tell. First is the yoga. That means the Vastu dosh is there in your horoscope or not. If you don't have Vastu dosh, don't unnecessarily watch YouTube video and screw your happiness and change and do Vastu. Are you understanding? There are rules for it which Vastu people also do not know. For example, if your hemoglobin level is decent and you are unnecessarily taking supplements for hemoglobin, it can cause maybe complications in other areas. Are you all understanding? And too many medicines as such screws up your kidney and liver. This is a mistake I have found people do in the last 2 decades. So write this down. Fourth house is the house of your home. Dr. Kinnari, let me teach. You can ask the question after 3 months. Let me teach. थोड़ा तो मेरे को भी काम करने दो ना, मेहनत करने दो. You're my good friend ना. You owe me बैंगन का भरता ना. So
Sorry, sir.
I'm used to it. I'm used to all PhD questions. From nursery, I'm used to it. Don't worry about it. I just joke around so that everybody is on the same level. So, fourth house is your house. Is there an affliction in the fourth house? Or to the fourth lord? We already covered the direction in the morning, right? Anybody does not know this? If any of you does not know it, raise your hands. I'll re-explain this. The direction has to catch the direction from your horoscope, the direction in your house. Everybody knows this?
No, sir. Can you please explain, sir?
Uh-oh.
Two people. Okay, I'll explain it in short. The first house, you can see where east is written. This is your first house, correct? So this is the east portion of your house. There are 3 methods. I'm only teaching one. Different people follow different methods, okay? Right now we are learning only one. So this is the first house, second house in your horoscope. Third house. We all know the houses, correct? Everybody with me? So, as such, the fourth house is your home. Is your Vastu Kshetra. Write this down. Fourth house is your Vastu Kshetra. And your complete horoscope is also your Vastu Kshetra. Got the difference? Fourth house is north. So how do you remember? First house is east, where the sun is rising. Opposite will be west, correct? The seventh house is west. Got it, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Spouse is always opposite to what you say. Okay. You'll say, Chalo, raat ko ek coffee peete, let's have one coffee. She'll say, no, let's have ice cream. This is how you remember. East and west. Got it? Fourth house is north of your house. 10th house, the opposite is the south. All right, Sojanya ji. समझ में आ रहा है? Are you able to understand, Sojanya ji?
Yes, sir.
Let's assume I have in the 10th house of my horoscope, I have Saturn, I have Mars, I have Rahu in the 10th house. So what I'll say, there is problem in the south section of the native's house. Easy to understand, everybody? Yes or no? Put your cameras on. Only when I see your faces, I can understand your understanding.
Yes.
Ayush Joshi, I can't see you. Already, my friend Manas
Yes, sir.
has scared me regarding spirits from yesterday.
Or sir. So
Manas,
today was only the same chart, sir, with same Lord and same.
it didn't happen. That's the reason you have to use D60. That is my greatest gift
Oh,
to
okay,
astrology.
okay, okay, okay.
Krishna.
I'll check that.
हाँ नहीं ओके यू वांट मी टू कास्ट प्रश्न है यार क्या करते हैं यार मैं पढ़ा नहीं को तुम लोग पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम चालू कर देते हैं
Sir, I was really scared when
अरे आज भी यार today something should have some movement in house some communication could have happened यार
sir, वही तो
what spirit communicated he said I love
sir,
you
नहीं सर I am communicating with अरे यार क्या है कुछ बता ही दो
don't communicate यार हम
ओके
लोग शेर को बुला के उसको मिठाई विठाई देके उसे दोस्ती यारी नहीं करते हैं वी
Which
डोंट वी डोंट डू दैट यार विद स्पिरिट्स यार वो प्रणाम बोलने का लीव मी अलोन गो वेयर इज मल्ली गुली गाय टेल मी समथिंग यू आर मैरिड और व्हाट
yes sir I am
बीवी
wife
के
is
साथ बीवी के
wife
साथ कुछ बीवी के साथ कुछ झगड़ा हुआ है फ्यू डेज में
हाँ हाँ यस 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 वो मायके गई इसलिए सर
मायके नहीं जाने को देने का हाथ पैर जोड़ने का बीवी का डोंट अलाउ डोंट फाइट विद वाइफ आई टोल्ड यू यू आर सेइंग आई एग्री ओके
सर वो सासू ने ही बुला ली एक्चुअली शी इज नॉट डूइंग फाइन
सास को दूर ही रखने का यू वांट टू बी हैप्पी इन लाइफ सास को दूर ओके
सर
आई
मैं भी
कमिटेड a mistake I bought a gift or a dress gift to my सास okay immediately same day मेरा बेड़ा पार I had fight with wife
oh my
or
god
rather wife had a fight you know there are certain people in life you have to keep them at a distance one is saas because saas that is mother-in-law is not mother-in-law they're monster-in-laws
I'm learning sir now
learning you want gyan now you can either go to heaven and come back or learn from me I have super gyan in life okay I have the experience of so many people who come crying you know they come crying to me so I have so many stories to tell here any which ways okay Durga Ma should help okay Rahu Mars are together okay so pray but don't pray too much because always remember fierce deities fierce gods, goddesses, okay, they come with their attendants.
oh yeah
Reason, that is the reason when you go to a Shiva temple, okay, it is said when you're leaving the Shiva temple, sit there for some time. But we are in a hurry to go to five temples in a day, right? All of us have, or within that temple, there will be 5 gods, 5 statues, correct? So we are always in a hurry. Just sit because you can't, Shiva the attendants, the ganas, the spirits, whatever you want to call it. You don't want them to accompany you back to your house. And they say, never, this A.V. Sundaram, the late A.V. Sundaram told me, okay, he said, never take anything from a Shiva temple back to your house. It is a property of Shiva. I do not know. He is a Brahmin. He's the late Sundaram. So everybody has different views. Okay. Forget this thing. Okay. Chalo, recite this mantra. Om Datta Guru. Okay.
Sir,
Jupiter has the third house. Okay. Om Datta Guru. Okay. You start reciting it throughout the night. Pray to Lord Dattatreya, who is Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva combined. And
ठीक है सर
he is the head of the Nath Sampradaya. ठीक है?
ओम सर एक और बार 2 बार किया ना एक लास्ट बार और कर दीजिए सर
Om
रिपीट
Datta Guru. Jupiter is
ओम
Vakri in the
दत्त
third
गुरु
house. Yes, I knew it. See, Jupiter is Vakri in the third house. Okay, so these problems in
सर थैंक यू सो मच सर
in D60, the ninth lord of God's blessings. This, please tell me, anybody from your family side, somebody has a chronic disease or has expired. Families, tree has expired in recent times, or a chronic disease, or a major accident, or some mishap, major mishap.
वेल माय वाइफ सर 2 months का वो क्या बोलते हैं abortion is counting here
The Mahapap, abortion is
नहीं
Mahapap.
नहीं
Big
मैंने नहीं किया हुआ है सर मतलब अपने आप हुआ है
so,
He meant to say
Miscarriage.
miscarriage.
Yeah.
Miscarriage.
sorry yeah sorry miscarriage हुआ है okay oh sorry the wrong word sorry
So Pluto is in the ninth house, Jupiter is aspecting it. Okay, so seek forgiveness that it has happened by mistake. Okay, whatever. Seek forgiveness.
thank you I'll seek forgiveness from all the gurus and God
पाप नहीं करने का ना Indians community you have. I do not even want to talk about abortion or miscarriage. Indians have no idea how many charts daily I see and I catch this. They have no idea what happens afterwards. No idea. Anyway, we are deviating. Okay. So write this rule down. Now the middle houses. So what is the corner? Second house
is
and
not
third house. No personal charts now, everybody. And personal opinions and all that. Only on chat box you can send it. So this is east, this is north. In between houses, second and third.
northeast.
Broadly speaking, north. If the degree is more towards here, let's change the color. Is more towards here, then it becomes north, northeast, because it is more inclined over here. So if I have malefics in this second house, so I would have a cut, I would have a leakage, or a cluttered area, or badly kept area, broken, whatever. The defects in a house, you call it. In north, northeast of the house. Got it, everybody?
But I think it should be east of northeast.
Okay. And the other one will be that. Same you have to take the other cases. Yes, Dr. Kinnari Mehta.
Yes, sir, it should be east of northeast corner.
Sure, it doesn't matter. More, as I said, more towards east.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then This is at this stage, this is what is easy to remember. So second house will be northeast east, more towards the east. Third house will be northeast. Correct, everybody? Simple way to decode. Okay. So fifth and sixth house will be this area. If you have malefics in eighth and ninth house, okay, you look at southwest. So eighth house is what? Southwest is what? Relationships, everybody. Okay. And what is eighth house? Sustenance of relationship. Sustenance.
Wow.
In-laws, responsible for sustenance of relationship. Ninth house, legality of marriage. Ninth house is marriage, especially legality of marriage. So malefics here, southwest will be problem. Southwest is relationships. What is ninth house? Third from seventh house. So sister-in-law, always responsible for break in marriage or spoiling the marriage. Are you able to correlate easily?
Yes, sir.
So now without looking at the chart, tell me fifth house is which direction?
Sir, northwest.
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 Right? Which is the house of
Northwest.
which is the house of friends, relations,
11.
11th house.
11.
11th, also fifth house, also fourth house. Fourth house is Bandhu, Brihat Parashara Ura Shastra, chapter 11, shloka number 5. Parashara Rishi uses the word Bandhu. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the basic format. Now what we have to do, fourth house is the land, property. Is the property afflicted? Write this down. Ketu in the fourth house, spirit problem. What are the prashna we did? Here, things are not showing easily. But you see here, in the fourth house, what is there? Ketu. Everybody with me?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
And what was Manas talking about? Spirit. Are you getting?
Communicating with spirits. So Mercury is
Sorry.
also there.
So sorry, I did not hear you.
Communicating with spirits. Mercury is also there.
वो बैठ के एक दूसरे को स्टोरी बता रहे एक दूसरे का लाइन
Sir, the spirit was doing कभी अपने आप लाइट ऑन ऑफ. अब सर ये थोड़ा सा तो मैंने कहा यार इतना भी पक्का नहीं हुआ.
ले यार छोड़ दे टेंशन नहीं आएगा एक क्वार्टर पी के सो जा तो
Sir,
स्पिरिट okay. चलो let's write these rules down. These rules are very important. Fourth house is one's home. Afflictions to it can create Vastu dosh. Now, what is the basic common sense? Fourth house or fourth lord. Correct? Basic common sense. House or house lord should not be afflicted. From where? From the main ascendant, from the moon ascendant, and from A4, the Arud of the fourth house. If you don't know what is Arud, don't worry right now. We need to analyze this. Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, malefic Mars, and Sun create afflictions. What is the chart that we saw? in the Rashi chart, Sun was in the 4th house. Are you getting it, everybody?
Mhm.
The Prashna. The next rule, I don't know why this is showing 1 again. It should be 4. Next rule is conjunctions of 6th, 8th, 12th, and 3rd Lord create further complications. So let's see how this is. Let's see it in a chart.
सर क्विक क्वेश्चन, इसमें वो नाड़ी के कंजंक्शन भी ले सकते हैं? यस।
Yes, but right now we are in kindergarten
हाँ
stage.
नहीं ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है।
Everybody else in kindergarten
या
stage.
या
We don't want a big bully coming.
नो नो नो।
आराम से क्या बच्चे लोग हैं उसे आराम से. We have to think of everybody.
यस सर यस सर।
So now it is. Let me close this. One second. Easy method. Silence, everybody. Please maintain silence. Raval, can you send me the north-south chart, please?
Okay, yeah, send me 1 minute.
So suppose Gemini ascendant. Okay, everybody. So what is the 4th lord? Mercury. Correct, everybody? If Mercury is placed in the 8th house with Rahu. So first affliction is the 8th house, correct? Next affliction is with Rahu. So what do you say? Problem in the 4th house factor. So there can be Vastu Dosh. Easy, everybody? Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Suppose Gemini ascendant, 8th lord is Saturn, correct? Everybody? On purpose, visual thing we are doing, visual. 8th lord is Saturn. Suppose Saturn is with Mercury. So Saturn brings the maleficence of the 8th lord, correct?
Yes.
So you say there is Vastu Dosh, and as a result, in this life, there will be some paperwork incompletion of paperwork in this life or problems in this life. What it comes down. Any questions, or do you want more examples on how to see this? Because I do not know the level of astrology of each one. Has everybody understood, or more examples needed? Suppose it is, please type it in the chat box. I have closed it. Suppose it is, yeah, type your questions. Because they're technical questions, better to hear it or read it properly. Suppose it is Scorpio ascendant. What is the 4th lord? And Saturn is sitting here. Retrograde. So you predict because of Vastu Dosh, You will face problems in the Vastu, troubles will be there. And where will the troubles be? It will be in sustaining marriage. That is a prediction you give. Are you getting it now?
Yes, sir.
बहुत बड़ी बात मैंने बोली है. Big thing. Which area of your life Vastu dosh will give you? You need to predict. Your Vastu Pandit who came into your house needs to predict. In my family house in Kerala, the mason, the mason came. So my aunt wanted to build a shed for the car. And an extension of one of the rooms in the huge bungalow, huge property that she had. So first she calls the main carpenter, mistri, whatever we call it, correct? Mason. So he does all calculations. He says, no, I'm not going to do this. If you do this, there will be problem in your house. Huge problem, and he predicted the area. So then she goes to one level, lower level guy, his assistant. He also comes, spends the whole day, morning to evening, does calculations and says, no, I will not do this extension. He's a carpenter contractor. Then she becomes Ded Shana and calls the main guy's assistant. He comes and again predicts and says, if I do this, you will go through hell and your whole family tree will be stopped. Which all the three people had said. Carpenter, can you imagine the carpenter, the level of carpenter? They are supposed to know Vastu. She insists, offers him double money and says, no, we require that extra room. He does it. Within 2 years, 3 people, they die. Are you understanding? Small extension of just one room. Building the car shed to keep the car, additional car she had. Do you think this level of Vastu Pandits we have in India? And they are not Vastu Pandits, they are carpenters and masons. And that too in a small gaon in Kerala, sure no. Small village. So ladies and gentlemen, in life, experience is very important. Very, very important. What you can read in books and YouTube videos. Well, I don't open my mouth about a subject, then I just only, that means I remembered what my mentor has taught me. Are you understanding?
Sir, sorry for interruption. Sir, I couldn't copy the fourth last point. If you kindly share the last point.
Can I request people to copy paste it here? The last line is a very simple trick of life which has escaped everybody. Take any house. Just see where the Lord is going and sitting. What is the meaning of it? What is the meaning of it? The energy of that house is going and sitting in some other house, correct? The energy is flowing. Okay, let me show it to you. The basics of astrology, it has escaped everybody. When I discovered it, I was shocked in life. Suppose you have 10th Lord going and sitting in the 8th house. Okay? Then all your career activities will affect your health, your chronic diseases, it will affect sustenance of marriage, the wealth of marriage, everything. Are you getting it? Suppose your 10th Lord is going and sitting in the 5th house. So the bank, this is your bank, main bank, main bank. And this is the branch of the Lord is the branch. Means you can only remove the money from the branch. Are you able to connect now? ATM center, branch. You can only go to the branch or ATM center and remove the money. So if you are doing good karma, earning good bank balance, good things in your karma, in your career, the benefit is going in the 5th house. To your children, bad karma, children's life become destroyed. Good karma, children benefit. You earn good money, children will benefit. The energy transfer, system of energy transfer. Very simple. So if you have a bad Vastu, 4th Lord going in the 8th house, it will affect your marriage life, sustenance of marriage. Fights will happen in your marriage. Your wife or your husband will speak a lot. If malefic is there, will fight a lot. Verbal. If Saturn is involved, we'll speak about old things. In 1962, you told me this. Are you understanding? If Rahu is involved, okay, the person will talk about all Maya related thing. If Sun is involved, the family fight will happen. Wife will talk about gold. You're not giving me gold. You're not giving me gold. Are you understanding? I once saw a chart. Sun was in the 7th house. Okay. And that was a chart of a friend, whatever you want to call it. So I said, "Iska shadi kaise chal?" The person lied to me. Shadi is happening. Shadi is fine and all that. I said, साल में ना 5-6 लाख का गोल्ड नेकलेस ये अपने हस्बैंड से छीनेगा नहीं ना, लेगा नहीं ना, इसका जान है ना, ठंडा नहीं रहेगा. That means 5-6 lakh worth of gold every year she has to take from the husband. And my friend bowed down to me and said, yes. 6 lakhs is her target. Every year, 6 lakhs worth of gold she has to take from her husband. Sun, Karak of gold. Are you understanding? But you have to make predictions, see 100 things, or you have to be a fakir like me. I take my risk in life. Because I'm not concerned, I don't earn money out of predictions. I'm not an astrologer. Karaka, house and Karaka, planet Karaka have to combine. Are you understanding, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have to be smart. Suppose Mars is there. Forget that. We'll go somewhere else. But have you all understood? Let us write down the next rule. It's getting very late. People have to do pujas and all that. I request no personal consultations, please. Let me learn or let me teach the subject. Either get astros. So conjunctions, the next rule. Okay, for Surajini, I'm copy pasting. I'm pasting it in the chat box. How the format is not coming right. . Suppose, Manas, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so write this rule down.
Yes.
Afflictions to the fourth house from a relative's house or karaka of a relative will indicate he or she has Vastu dosh. I will explain it to you. I am typing this in the chat box so that you all can take screenshot and copy. Okay, forget the spelling mistake. It is not I afflictions, it is at one point, first point. How do you see this? Let us take this chart. So this house is the house of in-laws. Correct, everybody?
Mhm.
10th house is the house of mother-in-law. From this house, okay, forget that. I'll take a very simple one. Wait. 6th house is the house of relatives. Correct, everybody?
Yes, sir.
4th from it, you have Rahu placed over there. Correct? Are
Mhm.
you there, Manas? Can I see
Yes,
you?
sir, I am. Yes, sir, I am.
So you say to him or you ask a question because the event, we do not know the Dasha, Antardasha, what is running. We are just using the Rashi chart. So you ask Manas, okay. One of his relatives would have tried to expand the house, some extension he would have done, okay, in his house. One of his relatives, okay. And then some problem to the child would have happened, to a child in that house. Do you remember anything like that? If you are aware.
Sir, it's like I'm 70-80% sure ऐसा कुछ it should can be done, but like when I was like 20, 12 or 13 or something. अभी जो मेरा साधना रूम है वहाँ पे एक फैमिली रहती थी, वहाँ पे छोटे बच्चे होते थे, तो फादर सेड दैट आई वांट टू बिल्ड मोर रूम्स, सो आप लोग खाली कर दो। और वो बच्चा बड़ा खुश रहता था, वहाँ पे खेलता था। तो फैमिली गई और फादर ने रूम बढ़ाया नहीं, ऐसा ही कुछ था सर।
That is another story. Let's
Oh,
speak in English. Let's speak
okay,
in English.
okay.
My question was,
Mhm.
any of your relatives tried expanding the house and did that person face problem with his or her children in their children's life? Did anything happen? Do you know anything like
Sir,
that?
I don't think I can remember.
See, fine. Basically, the problem is, okay, the women folk in his life, okay, they will face Vastu Dosh more of an Upri Badha nature, mystical nature.
Hmm.
Okay. This
Hmm.
you have to observe. So basically, suppose 8th house, if 11th house, 8th house is in-laws. 11th house has malefic planets. That means the in-laws will have Vastu Dosh.
Yes, sir, they have. They have toilet in northeast. I pointed them out, but कौन सुने?
And that is okay. So everybody understanding this,
Wow, this is a good sutra, sir. 11th house malefic. Uh, wow. Awesome.
what is in-laws? No, that is that these sutras are not there in any book. But see, what is in-laws? As I said, this is in-laws,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So call them, call this east.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
this will be west for them.
Hmm.
Because in-laws will be Lagna,
Yep.
Lagna. So east, west, this will be north,
North. Yeah.
south. Okay. Now, in the second house, which will be east, east, north, northeast, broadly speaking. Okay. Or here, moon is water, some watery thing. Okay. Rahu is dirty, like what you call a nala or a gutter.
Sir, I tell you, I have Rahu in ninth house. I have in northeast. I have a mirror. क्योंकि एरीज में है, राहु इज इन एरीज, एंड इन ईस्ट सर, ईस्ट एरीज 3 टॉयलेट हैं सर, देयर आर 3 टॉयलेट्स, so it's all matches.
We are going on a different thing.
Sorry,
That is,
sorry.
we'll keep it simple. I realize we'll keep actually going on a different thing. Okay. Let me just check the sutra once again. Rahu gives problem of leakages, especially in the ceiling. Write this down. Rahu in the fourth house or connected with the fourth lord. Write this down, everybody. Will give problems of leakages and especially leakages in the ceiling. Saturn's aspect or association with fourth house or fourth lord, that means that person can get termites problems. Termites. Everybody?
Yes, sir, I have.
It works. Afflicted Mars, okay, can show that the land has a dosh. The land, not the constructed. The land has a dosh, or dosh in the sense flaw. Okay, it was bought wrongly, or underneath the land there is a problem. For example, Manas' mother-in-law's house. That land, whatever they bought, whatever they bought, that land, okay, has a flaw, some dosh, something underneath, or it was not brought properly in the right circumstances. Okay. So these all are very advanced things. We need not learn it in this course, in this level 1. Okay. So most important thing is you start thinking what homework I gave in the morning. Dasha, Antardasha will go later. I can see the audience reaction with their faces. It is becoming a bit heavy. Okay. What you're going to do? You're just going to, okay, you're just going to note down 10 friends you're going to make in life, or 5 friends you're going to make in life. You're going to get their horoscope. You're going to get their master plan. Okay. Or invite yourself to their house and say, I'm going to do free Vastu for you, but after 6 months, you get a master plan from them, their house plan. Getting it? And you got to note 0 degree north, compass you get free of charge on your iPhone or Android phone. Later stage, you have to buy a professional compass. Okay? Right now, only observe 10 charts and what is their problem in life, general problem. Somebody could have a kidney problem for 20 years. Somebody could have a paralytic person from your Excel sheet, you have to note it down, or a Vastu diary, you have to note it down, called case studies. Got it, everybody? detailed plan, what is kept where. Your job is to predict when you see the chart. Oh, you are running so and so dasha. Oh, Ketu is right now in the ninth house. That means some problem. Transiting Ketu is in the ninth house. That means some problem to the area of worship where a deity, a god, a temple, or an altar is kept. Are you getting it? Are you understanding where we are
Yes, sir.
going to reach? Where we are going to reach? Whole point is, if you want to learn something, I can tell you 20 combinations. Okay, 20 combinations. I can tell you. Okay, here this is there and all that. Okay, Poonam Behan, are you there?
Sir,
Is
yes,
not.
sir.
Poonam Kotesha, are you? Okay, she's probably busy. So in there we saw how somebody predicted under the bed there will be something which is causing the problem, and there will be an idol of God, and that too idol of goddess. You have to find the problem. You have to look at the chart, you have to look at the Vastu plan. Whole point is if you don't have the Vastu of people, how are you going to learn? At least your own house Vastu plan, your brother, your sister, you make it, it's all possible. And remember something in India now, okay, you can easily you just tell somebody, okay, I have enrolled to do PhD in Vastu. After 3 years, I'll get PhD. Okay. Can I have your Vastu plan? They'll give it to you free of charge. Everybody wants a free Jyotish, free Vastu expert. Okay. And give them the Lakshmi Upay. They'll be very happy with you. Point is, you should know what is kept where. For example, southeast corner, as I said in the morning, southeast corner. Or say southeast corner, you have fire corner, and somebody is putting fish tank over there. That is contradiction of elements. So you are in the business of understanding elements. If you don't, if you just have a blank piece of paper that you get in the agreement, architect's agreement, okay, it doesn't work. Sejal, I explained it in the morning. Okay. As per Shastra, Vishwakarma, the calculations are supposed to be done by the husband. Second stage is if husband is not the wife. Third stage is the child. Fourth stage is the person who's making it. But that is in the construction. Right now, Astro Vastu, it is husband, wife, okay, the main person of the house. Okay? No problem.